Hey, you the one the general sent over?
That's right. You're in charge here?
Huh, you're damn right I am. I'm Quartermaster Barrett, and this is my armory. Whenever you're in here, I don't care whether you're the president themselves. What I say goes. Got that? Now that we've got the pleasantries out of the way, let's get you suited up. Question 1. Urban, forest, desert, or frost?
That one.
Urban Under Armour it is. Now, follow me. Let's see if you're any good with your new gear. Anyway, you ever need equipment, you know where to find me. Ain't gonna be free though. Not much gear to go around, and more soldiers heading our way. So, take good care of your standard issue equipment, alright?
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. Hold that thought.
Attention, all personnel. Clear the landing bays immediately. Vertibirds are on final approach. Repeat, clear the landing bays immediately.
And so our numbers continue to grow. Through the united power of the Enclave, we will reclaim what is rightfully ours. We have a full complement of troops. Dr. Kane is making strides in her research, and Senator Matthews has gotten his high command's full backing. We have everything we need to mobilize into the Commonwealth, and plans are being drawn up as we speak. No mutants, Brotherhood of Steel, or this Institute will stand in the way of our work.
What's our next move?
Seeing as the Senator has just arrived, we're holding a briefing session. You should join us. It would be good for him to meet one of our most promising officers. I almost forgot. The technicians have repaired the last of the executive bedrooms. It's yours. I trust you'll find it has everything you need.
And with the vertibirds here, you should know you are authorized to use it. Speak to Lieutenant Fitzpatrick to make the necessary arrangements.
Now, let's go speak to the Senator.
Welcome. Please take a seat. Let's wait for everyone before we begin. Good afternoon, everyone. Is Dr. Kane not joining us?
She's currently occupied with an autopsy. I'm sure she'll join us later.
I see. Let's get started then. After speaking with the good general over the past few weeks, I'm pleased to finally make all your acquaintances. I'm sure you all have questions about myself, the state of the Enclave as a whole, and about our next steps. Now, do understand that in the interests of national security, I can only say so much. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I am Henry Matthews, Senator representing the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I was elected by your peers to this prestigious position after the untimely death of Senator Clark at this very base. I've been sent here at the President's behest to oversee your progress and to ensure the Commonwealth is brought back into the fold. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one. Who is the president? I sorta lost track.
I think it's time we brief the captain on the next phase of our plans.
Please continue, Senator.
As you may or may not know, we have some history with the Brotherhood of Steel. They know we're in the Commonwealth. After all, they've absolutely heard our radio broadcasts. They just don't know where we are.
That changes now. It is time we make our presence known to the Commonwealth. We have the troops, we have the equipment, we have the ambition. Now we send a message.
the Brotherhood of Steel have set up a forward operating base within North Boston Police Department. I want you to join Captain Peterson and his squad in securing it for the Enclave.
The Brotherhood needs to be taken down, and it needs to be done now.
Yes, it does. This is the first step towards that goal. One last thing. Colonel Whitehill, Senator Matthews, and I are in agreement. You have been an exemplary soldier thus far. And so, you are hereby promoted to the rank of Major. I'm also authorizing a suit of power armor for you. Congratulations, Major.
I've done some recon. There's a couple of ways into the building, but all involve a frontal assault. Give the order, and we'll begin.
Alright, let's go.
Soldiers, on me.
Possible perimeter breach. Fan out.
Make me come find you. Someone cut for Elder Maxon.
General.
At ease. Good job, both of you. All right, Major. We've sent a clear message to the Brotherhood of Steel. They know they are vulnerable, and preparations are underway to remove them from Boston entirely.
What's our next move?
Well, as you know, Dr. Kane's priority has been to get the FEV into a workable state. She and Myers have been designing the system that will release the final compound into the atmosphere, and they've identified a component they need.
What do you mean by that?
Just that. When Dr. Kane has finished her work, the resulting FEV will eject from the oil rig lab as a fine mist. A similar plan was attempted many years ago, but was foiled through no fault of its own due to local meddling. Unfortunately, that FEV curling 13 variant is long gone. Dr. Kane is having to reverse engineer it from a sample that is far removed from it. If you want more information, I'm sure she'll be happy to share. You are authorized to know.
What do you need me to do?
Now, I need you to go to the hallucinogen facility in downtown Boston to recover a hypersonic vaporizer. Once you have it, return to the oil rig and hand it over to Dr. Kane for inspection.
I'm on it.
Dismissed.
You'd have me disobey orders?
Look, I'm sure the Senator's peddling this ideal of a world without mutation. If it were that easy, I'd be right there with him. The reality of this is, if Senator Matthews gets his way, the repercussions will be unfathomable.
What do you mean by that?
For as long as I can remember, Enclave scientists have been trying to modify the FEV to attack mutated tissue in some way or another. Matthews wants Dr. Kane's strain to be as aggressive and indiscriminate as possible. And there's the problem. People like you and General Ward, Enclave personnel who haven't been exposed to radiation for extended periods of time, the FEV wouldn't touch you. But people like me, Enclave remnants who've had to scavenge the wastes for years, we've been exposed to enough radiation that the FEV would end us. And once people catch wind of the FEV, I guarantee they will all band together to destroy the Enclave. They'd be fighting for their survival. We can't let this happen.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Ever since you brought those stranded Enclave remnants on the Harper back to base, I got the impression we were on the same page. Loyalty to our fellow soldiers comes above all else.
What about afterwards? Won't everyone be after us?
High Command's response is definitely a concern. There's no doubt they're pushing for the FEV's worldwide deployment, too. Unfortunately, all we can do is be hopeful that they're accepting of my leadership, and that I
can run enough interference to derail the plan. If not, we'll have to figure it out. I know that isn't the answer you were hoping for.
Okay. I understand.
You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. Thank you. Obviously, I don't need to tell you that you can't gun them down in cold blood. Their deaths need to look like an accident, and they need to die together. That's our best chance at keeping suspicions low.
I'm on it.
It's no secret General Ward and I haven't seen eye to eye for a while. I think it's best if I stay away, so his death can't be traced to me. I'll be at the Army Depot until the deed is done. By the way, if you get found out, I'm not going to be able to compromise my position and bail you out. So be careful. Good luck, Major. You're doing the right thing.
Vertibird good to go yet? Flight control's been hounding me. Ward and the Senator want to go ASAP.
Yeah, we're almost there. Just got some kinks to iron out, and we'll be gold. Bay 3's set up, and the flight computer's ready.
Comms have been going crazy. A vertibird crashed at the oil rig shortly after takeoff. But I think you knew about that already.
So what happens now?
First, let me take that hypersonic vaporizer off of you. I'll get it to Dr. Kane. I won't be allowing the FEV to be released into the atmosphere. But I do still want Dr. Kane to continue her research. I'm sure she can weaponize it in a more direct way, to make our troops' lives easier. And for that, we still need a lot more power for the labs.
It's not more fighting, is it?
Unfortunately, it is. The Enclave's about to make another enemy. Something we're all too good at doing. I know you're light on information, but time is of the essence. A vertibird is being prepared for you at the police station. Captain Peterson has been briefed. Talk to him. And get that beryllium agitator from Mass Fusion. I'll get back to the oil rig and try to handle the fallout from General Ward and Senator Matthews' deaths. Good luck, Major. All things considered, that went smoothly. Well done. Now everyone can focus on their work, rather than worry about power budgets.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
That it will. And we have you to thank for it. I spoke to Dr. Kane earlier, and she mentioned wanting to show me something in the labs. You should join us. So, what have you got for us here?
Let's call it a live fire exercise.
Please, you don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have leaked information, Corporal.
A traitor with minimal radiation exposure makes for a fine control sample. I'm sure you'd agree.
You've got this all wrong. I didn't do anything.
Please settle down. Now, on the left of the chamber, we have sedated wasteland abominations. I had hoped to include a non-feral ghoul in this demonstration, but unfortunately I have already depleted our reserves of them. I think it's time you see FEV Kane 9B in action. You can dispense it from that terminal over there.
Do you want to start the test?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Please, stop.
The FEV has been dispensed.
I don't want to die.
Stop whining. Fortunately for you, your radiation levels are too minute for FEV K9B to react. This is it. The ultimate weapon against the wasteland. No need to inoculate, and no cure for those vulnerable to it.
This is a good start.
I think so too.
Colonel Whitehill, I implore you to rethink this strategy of yours. It would be foolish to squander my FEV in rudimentary grenades. We hold the solution to the mutated hordes in our hands. Let me work with the chief engineer to release my FEV throughout the world.
No. My word is final, Doctor. We're going forward with the development of FEV grenades, and that's that.
You're making a mistake.
What's going on?
The depot is under attack.
Who by?
A Brotherhood air assault. Our troops are outnumbered.
Shit! We've got to send them reinforcements. Get the vertibirds ready to transport the troops ASAP. Major, I need you to assist the troops in the defense. Do what you've got to do. Move out.
Follow me, Major. Right, Major. We're approaching the AO. Leading the charge. More reinforcements are inbound. Our troops should be holding out at the HQ. I'm seeing heavy gunfire ahead. Get ready on that minigun. Hit him out before you jump.
Good work, Major. But we can't rest yet. Something serious has come up.
Can you bring me up to speed on the situation?
Our intel shows the Brotherhood has moved into an old test silo north of here, known as Site Gamma. They're preparing to launch a missile against the oil rig. It'd wipe us out in an instant. We're launching an attack on Site Gamma immediately. And you're on the operation. Captain Peterson knows about Site Gamma, so he'll head the operation. Let's teach the Brotherhood a lesson.
What's the plan?
The target is Site Gamma, a missile test site. The facility is covered by 2 anti-air batteries, which will need to be destroyed before we can send in the main force. We will be airdropped just outside of the anti-air's range. Our primary objective will be to disable them. After we've disabled both anti-airs, the main force will arrive. We'll advance to the launch site with vertibirds providing covering fire. Once inside the launch site, we fight our way to the control room and clear it. One terminal down, one more to go. Both anti-air sites disabled. Cavalry's inbound.
complete. Prepare for launch. Initiating countdown. T-minus 60 seconds.
What was that?
T-minus 50 seconds.
We lost someone! No!
I've lost him.
T-minus 40 seconds.
Remarkable job, Major. I knew I could count on you.
Yeah, I kicked their asses for you.
We can use this to give the Brotherhood a taste of their own medicine. We'll get the Pride Wind's coordinates dialed in and launch the missile at it. If that doesn't send a powerful message to them, nothing will. We should be able to take the vertibird to watch the destruction. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Lock and load. Let's do this.
Let's finish this. Splash due in a couple of seconds. This moment's going to go down in history, you know? This is the moment everything changes. Look
Down she
at
goes.
that.
Good riddance.
One less thing to worry about. It'll be a long time before the Brotherhood of Steel will be able to retaliate. If at all. I'll stay here for a while. We can talk about what's next back on the oil rig.
Ma'am.
Major, thank you. The Brotherhood of Steel would have been a constant thorn in our side. And now we can rest easy. Thanks to you.
So, we've won?
There's still a way to go, I'm afraid.
They deserved what they got. They were bastards through and through.
They had a habit of meddling in things that didn't concern them, didn't they? We're well on our way to establishing ourselves in the Commonwealth, and this show of power was an important step. The people of the Commonwealth now know what happens if they resist our rule, which we'll start to enforce soon. Of course, first we need to consolidate. We can't risk overextending ourselves.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yes, what is it?
Apologies for the interruption, but we have a situation at the police station.
What sort of situation?
The Institute is here, and they want to talk to you.
Let's be honest, you didn't come here for pleasantries. What do you want?
Quite astute. Yes, you're right. I'm Dr. Armstrong, one of the division heads. I come to you with a proposition.
What kind of proposition?
You see, there's been many disagreements in the boardroom about the focus of our work, what comes next. Many of us simply don't see eye to eye. All the while, we keep wasting resources on frivolous projects. Now, I see myself as a proud patriot. If you were to help me remove the other division heads, I could allow you full access to our resources, our labs, our research, all of it.
You'd turn your back on the other division heads? Just like that?
You're right to be skeptical. I cannot stand idly by and watch all our technological achievements be thrown away on glorified vanity projects. Few others see things as I do. So I must take matters into my own hands.